Okay, guys, let's take a look at example number 3. So I'm just particularly proud of this picture, the donuts and pizza, like the healthiest food in the world, right? Okay, so you have a fundraiser, okay? So you want to poison people who come to your fundraiser by giving them pizza and donuts. Okay, so you know that the donuts are, you want to sell them for 50 cents each. It's pretty cheap. And the pizza is $2, let's say, okay, for each slice. And what you also know that you sold 65 items, and you also know that you got $92.50. So this should actually say 50, but Okay, how many donuts, how many slices of pizza did you sell? So the first thing you have to figure out is what's going to be your X and what's going to be your Y, right? And remember, I told you that you always start at the end. So you start and look at what is it that they are asking you? How many donuts and how many slices of pizza? So change the word how many to number. So you're going to say X is number of donuts that I sold. Y would be number of slices of pizza I sold. Okay, now that we figured out what's X or what's Y, we are going to try to come up with equations. Okay, now here's how we're going to come up with equations. So first of all, let's see if we can convert this part of like here into an equation. So if you see the word total, always think sum, add. So we sold a total of 65 items. So there were X donuts and there were Y slices of pizza, and the total is 65. So how would we write an equation like that? Well, that would be total is a plus. So X plus Y is 65 is your first equation, right? Not too hard. So whenever they say total of two things, you just add them up. X plus Y is 65. Okay, now a little bit more complicated is going to be the money stuff, right? So what do we know? Okay, so in terms of the money, well, we know that each donut is 50 cents and we sold X donuts. So if we sold 3 donuts, then we would multiply 50 cents by 3 to find out how much money we get. But if we sell X donuts, we multiply 0.5 by X. So your second equation is going to look like this, 0.5X. What do we get for pizza? Okay, so the pizza is $2 for each slice, right? And so what we're gonna do is it's $2 for each slice, and you have Y slices. So the total amount of money you get would be 2Y, right? Because if you sold 5 pizzas, that would be 2 times 5. If you sold 12 pizzas, that would be 2 times 12. If you sold Y pizzas, that would be 2 times Y, right? And we know that the total receipt that we have in our hands from the donuts and the pizza together, when it's total plus, that's equal to $92.50. Okay? So as far as the test goes, like you are done. That's it. Like you don't have to really solve. But as far as the homework, you do have to do it. So we're gonna have to use Desmos. So we're gonna go ahead and just type up these equations again on the test. I will not ask you to solve. I'm just going to say set it up and that's it. Okay. So how would I solve? Because I don't see anything. So remember, I got to move this thing, right? And so if you can't move, you can try to navigate the plus and minus to zoom in, zoom out, right? Like if I can't move it, I probably do zoom in, zoom out and see if I can focus on that point where they intersect, right? And there it is. Okay, so it's pretty easy. So 25 and 40 is my solution. So that means that I sold 25 donuts and 40 slices of pizza. That's your answer.